I want to ask a question. This little tree right here. See how big it is? It's only about 2.5 feet. Look how I can play with it. I can move it around. Look how easy it is. Look, guess what? It's leaning over now. But look, I can hold it straight up, just like this. And it's straight up now. I could take a pencil and stick beside it, and it'll grow straight up. The Bible says, teach a child when he is young, and when he get older, he will not depart from it. And this is the same thing with like a tree. If you look at this tree as a baby, a young person, right now would be the time to try to straighten it up, put it on the right path. Because right now, you know, it's learning, it's greening, you can show it things, but when it becomes an adult and it's set in its ways, you got trouble. I didn't realize how big of a deal it was for me to get baptized at 50 years old, until a lot of people have came to me about it. My pastor have mentioned it to me, and he said last weekend in the sermon that the percentage was like less than 4% of people that get saved after the age of 18 years old. Look at what happens. Look at what you got that's over 18 years old. You got a full-grown tree, and look how it's leaning to the right or the left, depending on which side you're standing on. But look how big that is now. And just think, if you got to move that tree and try to straighten it up now at that age, look at how big and solid the roots are. The roots are coming all out of the ground. But look at how big that tree is now. Just imagine trying to straighten that up with all that root, and it's got a whole lifetime of roots going the wrong way. Leaning, it's dug in, it's set in. So just think of how hard it's gonna be. You got all that dirt that's down on the bottom of it. You got all them roots that's growing in the wrong direction, growing in the world. And it's the same thing with a person. When you got a person that still live their whole life their way, and it's their way, that's what they know and that's what they want to do, they're set in their ways, it's gonna be real hard to get a person to come back to the Lord and humble themselves, because you know what? The roots is dug in all that dirt down that the world has to offer.